Hey, this is Pastor Matt, and we're attempting to do a video update. Typically we do quarterly newsletter updates, but I thought just for the sake of time it might be a lot more efficient and effective to do a video. Certainly be less time than all the work of typing, and also I'm hoping that this would be a much more effective way of communicating with you the different things that are going on in the church. So here's what's going on to keep you updated here at Sydney Lutheran Brethren. You guys know on February 22nd we have our Ash Wednesday service, and for those of you that are not familiar with this, we kick off the Lent season with an Ash Wednesday service that takes place in the fellowship hall, and it's kind of a special deal, and so there will not be any family meal that night, but we will have a meal for just the confirmation students that will meet beforehand. But then at 7 o'clock, this is for the whole church family, for adults, for the youth and the kids club, we gather together and we have a very unique Ash Wednesday service to really launch off the Lent season, and that'll be at 7 o'clock on the 22nd. Also keep in mind, in March we have the youth ski trip coming up. They go yearly. This is a yearly event, and that is the youth ski trip in the month of March. So talk to Pastor Matt Nelson if you have any questions on that. And that is on March 16th through the 18th. So regardless if you have a youth attending or not, let's keep them in our prayers as they simply go off to have some fellowship time together and spend time together. Make a little plug to everyone about Sunday school and Wednesday night kids club. Sunday school has been going phenomenal. We've had the puppet ministry going and some great teachers, and a great, wonderful time to be plugged in. And it's a wonderful time to send the children to be educated and ministered by the gospel and the word, and then for you adults to be able to attend with the adult Sunday school class at the same time. Also want to mention the kids club that meets on Wednesday nights. Bridget Teig has been doing a phenomenal job with the kids club, and so that is for the grade school children all the way up to 5th grade, and so keep that in mind. That is on Wednesdays following our family meal. I'll let you guys know that in the month of March we're going to be taking a special time for adult Sunday school, and the elders made the request to me to take that month and really frame it in the context of how to study and apply the Bible. And so it sounds very elementary. In a sense, we're going to go back to the basics, and so we're going to take the whole month of March, and we're going to start on the basis of biblical interpretation. How do we interpret the Bible? How do we read it? And then we're going to journey from just some real basics on how to study the Bible to using a thing called eSword. It's an online Bible software tool that you can download for free, and want to take you through, as a congregation, through how to use that. It's a lot of fun, and so what we'll do is starting the month of March, we'll be going through this, and then we'll be wrapping up the end of the March, maybe slightly into the month of April, in Sunday school class on 9:45 on Sundays. Tools for reading the Bible. And oftentimes we approach the Bible and it's like this big, and we don't know where to start, and we get to sections and it doesn't make sense. But to have the right interpretive lens, I guess you would say, in order to read it is a great help. And so not only for personal devotions, but also for you fathers and mothers, and educating and sharing this precious word with your family. And so we want to let you know on Wednesdays we have an absolutely awesome opportunity to get together as a church family and eat some great food. At 5:45 each and every Wednesday night, we've been having some wonderful meals, and that's mainly for the confirmation students, but it's also for the rest of the church. And that goes from 5:45 to 7 o'clock. And in particular, once a month, we are a part of the interfaith outreach here in town, in supplying meals to those that are new to the community, those that maybe are finding themselves in campers and don't have a place to stay. So it's a wonderful opportunity for us to reach out into the community and provide just a good warm meal. But it's also great for you as the church. I know we have a good crew that comes out, we're from 20 to 40 people, but for those of you that maybe haven't had a chance, I encourage you to think about it. If you find yourself on a Wednesday night just not knowing what to cook, or just the burden of cooking, come on out and get a great meal and have some good time with the church. This is, I always say, this is not a have to, this is a get to. This is a wonderful opportunity to come together and get some food together with others. And I always tell people, don't feel a burden if you can't stick around for the Bible studies or any other activities going on after the meal. By no means we want there to be any pressure in that. So feel free to come out, get a meal, and if you have to head back to put the kids to bed, that's totally great. Or if you're not necessarily a night person, you need to get to bed early, that's absolutely great to come on out, and feel free just to go right home after that. Anyway, thanks for checking the video out, and like I said, hopefully this is being more efficient with our time. Instead of doing a large newsletter, we can just use the video here, and it also serves as a way to pass this out to maybe friends and family. Encourage you to get the word out about the church, not from a law sense, but from a gospel sense. And so why do we go to church? Why do we attend? Why are we part of the body? We're a part of the body to be reminded about Jesus and his forgiveness of sins. It's a gospel thing. We come to church to receive and to get the goods of the gospel each and every Sunday. And we gather together in fellowship. What unites us is not merely just friendships, though friendships are important, but what unites us together is this gospel that runs through each and every one of us, that has been given for each and every one of us. We're part of a story. It isn't as if God's story is fragmented in us. Rather, it is our individual stories that are grafted into God's gospel. So we have a common unity and a common message, a common story, a common history. So I encourage you to share with your friends, and we have wonderful, wonderful message of the gospel here at Sydney Lutheran Brethren that we get to share with our neighbors, get to share with those in our community, especially in the community where we are seeing an influx of new people with the oil markets. So wonderful opportunities.